This is an impromptu video that I'm doing, completely unexpected. I thought that I was going to be able to leave Louisiana, drive back home through the remnants of Hurricane Harvey, and as soon as I get into my city, the highways are closed, preventing me from being able to get back home to my family. I am driving on one of the outer loops of our city called Beltway 8, and it's completely open. All lanes going, in each direction are open. However, there's a lot of the exits that are just closed because there's tons of flooding. Like, you're not going to be able to see this, but check this out. That's supposed to be the road. That's the access road to Beltway 8, and it looks like that on both sides of the highway. Hurricane Harvey has really messed up my city. I know my portion of Houston, my little city, has received 21 inches of rain, and look at this. There's another car. I mean, this is everything that I have been seeing. There's a car out there that tried to get through but completely submerged and stalled. That's all you've been seeing all throughout Beltway 8. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. There are people driving in both directions on either side of the lanes, just trying to get to dry ground and prevent their cars from stalling by going any further. Like, especially through the intersections, they are completely submerged. I wouldn't even chance it with my truck. I mean, it's a small truck. Even if I had a full-size truck, I would not chance going through an intersection just because it would stall. Right now, the rain has stopped, but we are in for a few of the other outer bands that are going to be rolling through later on in the evening. So, I mean, this is insane. It's crazy to think that we have received this much rainfall. It's the worst that it's been in a long time. All of our major freeways are closed at some portion of it. I know on 45 South, where I live, they are using that portion of the freeway to evacuate some of the residents who are stranded in their homes and take them to high ground. And it just so happens to be that Interstate 45 is the high ground. Oh, if I could only get this kayak to go out there and help someone. I'm going to keep trying to find my way closer to home and the affected areas and see if they could use my help. Where did you come from to come out here and help?
We have a house in Cyprus, and then I do business out here as a developer, so
okay.
Everybody was needing the help, so we've rotated 3 crews already.
Oh, okay. And nobody else wanted to come out?
What do you mean?
Like,
we
from
got
over
kicked
here?
out of here.
Oh, y'all got kicked out of here?
By the cops. They kicked us out of here about 12 or 2, but I don't know. It's all blended in now, so we took off to Webster and Friendswood and helped people out there. And then
how'd y'all get over there? Because that's where I'm from.
We drove straight down there.
Through here?
Yeah, we went all the way up.
Before it flooded, or?
It was flooded there, but we have bigger trucks out here.
Oh, okay. Both lanes are pretty much open still, north and southbound, going towards my home. Rescue crews are still trying to bring in families that are stuck back there in the neighborhoods. And this has been a chore trying to get back home. Again, just left Grand Isle, Louisiana. Got through a little bit of thunderstorms, and it's been a maze just trying to get this far, going southbound on Interstate 45 back to my house. And all you see are emergency crews everywhere, and that's just a sight that nobody wants to see. You can look off to the side of the freeway and you see people walking out from their residence, trying to find higher ground. This is a complete mess. This is the worst that I've ever seen it flood over here. And the I think, yeah, in the 8 years that I've been living, or that I've had my home here, I mean, this is ridiculous. This is really crazy. Back in 2008, when we first purchased our home here in South Houston, we had a flood, but it was nothing like this. Nothing like this at all. Everything appears to be clear. I mean, there's nobody on the highway right now. The waters have receded. There are vehicles on these service roads. So that's a good sign. That means that I'm more than likely going to be able to make it back home without any issues. Oh, goodness gracious, I spoke too soon. Clear Creek is right up ahead. And what I am looking at is a bunch of water. Clear Creek has done ruined my chances of getting home to my family. I don't see it happening right here. I am not going to be able to get there. This is so sad. This is the end of the road on 45. This is as far south I can go. And literally, the very next exit is the exit that I take in order to go home. I can see boats just going up and down the road. And the only reason why it's flooded right here is because this is Clear Creek right here that goes right under 45. And because of all the waterfall that has come down, it's actually trying to drain all the way back out into the bay. This is crazy. I want to get home. I need to get to my family. And yeah, I never should have left home. I never should have left home in all this mess. I count my lucky stars that nothing happened and my family is safe at home. It's just going to be a great feeling whenever I get to walk through that door and hug the wife and kids. So far, so good. This barrier is holding all the water back, and it's essentially just rushing across the road, going off to the service road. I am grateful that I was able to make it through this. Thank goodness. Okay, that's one hurdle done. And there she goes. There's Clear Creek right there. It is full. This is the last bit of water that I've got to go through. And I'm hoping and praying that that's it. I can make it the rest of the way. Thank goodness. Let's try and get home. I completely feel sorry for people like that. I don't know. It looks safe enough. Just take it nice and slow. I honestly don't know how Waffle House is open at a time like this, but they are. Oh my gosh, and there's people enjoying it too. That's crazy that people would literally be out just to go eat. It's insane that people are at all these establishments. There's a donut shop that is open. as well pick up dinner before I head back in, right? That is really, really crazy. Man, they just keep throwing hurdles. Slow down, fucking idiot. Oh, thank goodness. I have made it home. I am in my neighborhood and I have made it home safely. I've navigated side roads, service roads, driven on the opposite side of the freeway. I am grateful that nothing happened to the truck. It didn't stall not once. I drove slow. I got mad at a few other people who were driving fast the opposite direction as me. I'm not sure where we were at, but my daughter called and kind of ended the rolling of the camera. But I am grateful that I made it back. I was upset at some of the other people, oncoming traffic, just driving like complete lunatics, thinking that you need to drive 30 miles an hour in high water so that you can splash the other vehicles. So, I mean, that was just insane. You know, it's the public service announcement. If you're one of those idiots that do that, I mean, you're not cool. You don't look awesome inside your, vehicle because you're going fast through the water. You're just a complete douchebag. I mean, just have some common sense and some common courtesy for those that are seriously trying to get home or get somewhere in a hurry and safely, instead of being out there on the roads just having a good old time. You're just a complete idiot. But I am home, thank God. Our little neighborhood pond is seriously flooded, but I am grateful that all of our roads and the drainage systems that we have here in the neighborhood worked really well. Grateful to be home. It took forever. I left at 7 in the morning and it is 6 p.m. So 11 hours, what should have only taken 6 hours, took me 11 hours to get home. Thank God I am home. I know it wasn't a fishing video, everyone, but just thought I would document this craziness post Harvey, devastation to the Houston area and all the surrounding areas. I've never seen my city like this. It's crazy. That's it. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching.